You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's WWE SmackDown After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's WWE SmackDown After Show.
Oh, there's our music.
There we go. You know I like this.
I know you like this.
Hey, welcome to SmackDown After Show. You know Bing is for doing, right?
Yes.
We're doing another show today, and we have a couple of good guests, right?
We have a couple of great guests.
Well, let's talk about that. First of all, we got Ryan Clum back, my favorite guy.
Thank you very much.
So
You're my
good.
favorite guy.
I love you, Ryan.
Thank you.
You know that.
I know you do.
And I'm not gay, but I love you. And then we have a new guest today who was a writer for WWE and currently NWA and very well known, very nice guy. Just met him for the first time, and I love him too. Is Joe Schmo.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's really, I'm glad you're here. Really
Thank
nice to
you.
have your
It's
expertise.
good to be here.
And then I have 2/3 of the Ballard brothers. I have
Two-thirds.
Shannon back. Well, you are 2/3 because he's a 30 your size.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
We've been through this before, right?
Yes.
Let him in the damn refrigerator so he can eat.
It's Fabio Ballard is in this case.
You're stealing all his food. He even told me that once, that you took everything and ate all his food. He never got to eat. And that's why
I
he's
remember
skinny.
that.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was in 1979.
Yeah. It was.
It was a
We
while
were
back.
29 back then.
Yeah, I'm old, huh?
No, I said we were. You were 50.
That's an insult.
Look at that. I think so.
Yeah, but look how good I look.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope I look like that when I'm 108.
You know that I'm ageless.
I know.
I know.
You found the fountain of middle
I know.
age.
And what I did is I found moisturizer for my face. I moisturize every night. around
That's a
the
good
eyes.
idea. I do the same thing.
And I sleep with 2 fried eggs on my eyes because the eggs are good for them.
Oh.
And that's no yolk.
Oh.
Ouch.
Hey, is this mic on?
All right.
It is. Well,
He's
anyway,
here all night, everybody.
we're welcome to the SmackDown Comedy Club. And let's start off with Vince came out with his attire. You know what I like about him?
What's that?
His suits.
God.
Oh, you can afford nice suits.
I love those suits. I'd love to have
He's
them.
always in those suits.
I know.
I hear they don't have back
24/7.
pockets, though, or something like that, right?
I
he
never
supposedly not have
checked him out like
pockets
that.
or
but-
something?
Well, you don't want back pockets. I used to cut my pockets
I've
off my
heard
jeans
that.
to make my butt look better. Swear to God, in the 70s. It was nice, curved, tight.
CM Punk's talked about it in a promo once, that he
Really?
doesn't have back pockets for some weird reason, yeah.
Because
And I've heard that
he
before.
doesn't keep money on him. Someone else will be reaching and grabbing it.
Yeah.
But he always looks nice. You know, he does look good.
Yeah.
He's in good shape for his age.
Yeah.
Oh, very much
Totally.
so, yeah.
When did he become over? I mean, he came out and he was completely over. I don't know when the transformation happened. 'cause,
When his father died.
Yeah,
He's the man.
he's just always, unless he's coming, if he's a heel, they boo him. If he's a face, they cheer for him pretty much. I mean,
When did he turn face?
oh, I think it's been.
When he got off TV, probably.
Yeah.
When you
It's
don't
been
see
a
him,
little bit.
he's a face.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy.
Once he came in, he started.
That's very true.
You know what? I think it was during the Johnny Laurinaitis when he replaced him. John
well,
Laurinaitis.
by the way,
was
where is
heel
he
and
now?
Came back. We haven't seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he did a great job. I'm
I did
probably in
too.
the minority on that, but I
No,
thought he
no,
was awesome.
I agree.
I think he was too. Yeah,
I thought it was a
fit,
mistake to remove him.
He fit the role.
Yeah.
He definitely fit the role.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to change again.
Look, guys.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I like that.
Yeah, he's got that.
Every once in a
growl.
while, he'll be talking. All of a sudden, that thing will shoot out and probably hit the wall, and he'll talk normal like
Have
this.
you ever been yelled at by John Laurinaitis? That's great. It's pretty funny. I've never been yelled at, but I remember one time CM Punk said he just got out of Johnny Ace's office screaming, and I'm like, screaming? How intimidating can that guy be screaming at you? You know,
Well,
it's a whisper scream.
It is a whisper. But sometimes look at Clint Eastwood. Go ahead, make my day.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes
Jake
a
the
whisper.
Snake Roberts never really raised his voice.
You know, it's all in the eyes, Joe. It's all in the eyes. So you've been writing for WWE currently? Or what?
No. This was 2010. I was up there.
Oh, the last decade.
Yeah,
No,
the Nexus angle. That was me.
Yeah.
I didn't come up
Oh,
with
okay.
it, but I mean, I worked on it.
That's great. That's great. And you write for NWA now?
Yeah, that's what I started doing when I got out. So bunch of my buddies are throwing it together. So
got out. You sound like you're in prison.
it
Plus
was,
you're
it was
wearing
pretty
the
much
orange
well,
shirt,
well,
so-
actually, it was kind of like prison
Yeah.
because I was gone from my family for
Yeah.
9 months.
And it's a corporation.
Yeah.
And you're part of that.
Yeah.
So you're locked
on the
up.
road
Yeah.
constantly, and I felt owned.
Well, you were.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Did you have to live in Connecticut? When,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you had to.
I had a
actually
cool
move there.
apartment. I mean, I didn't get screwed over and was given a hotel room until about 7 months in when because they kept giving me. I had like a 3 month. You have the 3 month trial period. My 3 months turned into 6, real fast because they were just lazy and they wouldn't give me an evaluation at all. They're like, we like you, we want to keep you, but we're not sure if it's a fit, So waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally I just was fed up with it. And Shannon can tell you, when I get vocal, and I started getting vocal in like production meetings with Vince and stuff. He would be.
Yeah.
I would speak my mind more when I didn't care anymore. Like I was like, you guys aren't going to be respectful to me and give me the chance to show you what I can do and tell me what my status is.
Yeah.
Then I remember getting an email from HR while I was in a production meeting, and right there it just went ding, because they're like, we're going to have to get you out of your apartment and put you in, Holiday Inn Express, and you're going to have to. Every time you go on the road every week, you got to pack everything.
So you've been downgraded.
Oh God, it was from getting picked up by limos to a Nissan Sentra.
And from the best restaurants over to IHOP.
Exactly. No, exactly. It was pretty crazy. Right when I started, speaking up. Like I remember we were in Laredo, Texas, and they were doing that NXT kissing contest. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I didn't see that.
That was all. They were shooting on those kids. They were. I don't know if I'm gonna get busted for this, but I don't care anymore. Right? It's been a few years.
Yeah.
I can tell a story or two.
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
Exactly. I mean, I don't have anything anymore anyway, so you know what I mean. They can take my 2 kids and my wife. But
Take your finger like they did Rick's.
Yeah.
they were doing.
True story.
They were doing a kissing contest on NXT, and I remember we were in the meeting, and I got that email, and they were going to bring in this real. He wanted the ugliest, fattest, nastiest, and they even put warts on her face and made her just disgusting looking girl. And he's
That's
like,
my type, by the way, Joe.
exactly, yeah. But he's like, after they kiss this girl, I want to put on the Titantron. I want to put something like, and you win. And then I just said real loud, I go, how about absolutely nothing? You just put absolutely nothing. He goes, where's the pop on that? I go, well, and they put cooties. You win cooties from this. So that was that. But the shoot of the whole thing was they were supposed to kiss Lay Cool. And everybody here knows Michelle McCool's married to The Undertaker.
Yes, yeah.
Well, that day in Texas, Undertaker, hadn't been around for a while. They were doing the angle where he was jumped by Kane. Kane was the champion. And they were doing that whole, brother versus brother angle again for like the 50th time.
Right.
So Undertaker was there. So they were rehearsing it, and Vince was like, okay, now I want Michelle, you kiss, and then all of a sudden Undertaker comes out screaming, like pissed. And he goes up to Vince and grabs Vince, takes his headset off of Vince, and starts telling him, just starts yelling at Vince. None of these little, greenhorns are gonna kiss my wife. Are you crazy? This ain't happening. He's like, no, come on, let's just walk over here and talk about it. Blah blah blah. This all work. They were just screwing with the dudes in the ring. They were screwing with Joe Henning and all those guys. And if you go to YouTube and watch the kiss cam, the whole payoff is they're all scared. They are scared to, I don't want to say, they were just completely scared because they thought the Undertaker was going to kill them if they kissed Michelle. Hence bring out the fat, ugly girl. And if you look at all of their expressions, it's just a load of relief, like, oh God. But that was kind of like what was going on when I worked there. They were sabotaging those guys. I didn't agree with it because, that whole show is a shoot. Except now it's not. Now it's how it should be.
Yeah.
But before it was just a total shoot. They put them out there, with blinders on. So that's a little shoot story I had.
That's the way of the business, though. That's the way of the business.
But they were ribbing everybody, and I thought they were scared. Like I remember Husky Harris comes back. He goes, "Do you know what's going on?" And I'm like, and I didn't. I was just laughing because I knew the fat girl was coming out, and they wanted us to not say anything about the fat girl. So I was laughing. I'm like, yeah, you guys are. It's gonna be great. And he's like, oh shit, like he's like, oh my god, the Undertaker. But I had no clue because I was working on their stuff. So.
It's almost like pledging a fraternity.
That's funny.
Exactly. Yeah, they were hazed brutally by the boss.
That's part of the business, though.
Nah, I agree half-heartedly on that.
Yeah, I know, but it is the way it is.
Yeah, well, no, it's the way it is.
We're not going to change it.
You would think sometimes. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we're going to go into about Booker.
Yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about the show here.
Oh yeah, that's what we came.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Right.
Booker T.
I'll
we've
take
got
Joe
Booker-
IHOP after. Okay, go ahead.
Booker
Brian.
T, the new general manager of SmackDown, as appointed by Vince. So what do we had? Then Del Rio came down, and he's refusing to. Monday he refused to wrestle another match other than his world title match.
I saw that.
We saw that. Yeah, and then.
Anybody notice all the gray in his hair by any chance?
Del Rio, yeah, a little
My
bit's
God,
coming in.
yeah.
I'm
A
sorry,
lot.
Joe. I really don't notice hair.
I notice little nuances now. Like,
But anyways, they set up the main event for Del Rio and Randy Orton, and then Sheamus and Tensai, which went in right away.
Yeah.
So we had
I like
Sheamus
that.
and
Man. I thought
Tensai.
it was good.
I thought
Yeah.
that segment was really flat.
I did-
The
it was
promo-
too
I
long.
don't think there was any chemistry between Booker T and Alberto Del Rio's. Zero chemistry. It was like it fell flat right away.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
And they took 12 minutes to do what they could do in 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I think too. It didn't really. It was just a lot of filler.
Filling time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't
So-
go anywhere. Shaman and Tensai was good. I like that.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that too.
Mm-hmm.
Very very snug.
Very
Very
snug.
snug. Yeah.
He had
Yeah.
a lot of bruises on his stomach.
Yeah, lots
what
of
was that all
welts.
about?
Oh, I don't know,
man.
but
I
Sheamus
was-
beat him up a bit
Yeah.
with those.
He was
Yeah.
bleeding.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't see where that came from.
It looked like an old like surgical scar.
Yeah,
opening
well,
up.
I think there was also when he does that chest beat down, I think he started welting him up there, and he was just smacking him around quite a bit. So, yeah, it was nice, and I like the finish. I love how I love moves like the bro kick, where
too.
just the finish comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
explosive done.
Yeah. It's like the Stone Cold Stunner was that kind of way too. I'm not as big a fan of like John Cena's move where you have to set him up on the shoulder.
It's a
and-
big setup, right?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I love those just out of nowhere.
You'd probably just like a
finishes.
clothesline and a pin. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah.
It was very good.
They're like a Nikita Koloff clothesline. And
Yeah, with the Mulkey brothers flipping on that. I thought it was very, very good as a snug, like almost Japanese style match because Albert, he did well for himself in Japan.
Yeah.
After they let him go, and when he came back,
Or
he just-
Tensai.
yeah, he didn't find his niche. I don't understand the thing with his manager where he pushes him around. I don't know if that's some sort of a backstory they're trying to tell. I didn't understand that too much.
I'm not sure about the magic marker all over him either.
yeah, everywhere they're like adding a bunch of stuff.
What do you need all that for? You have to do that every time. The
There
same
used to
time?
be a guy back in the '80s that did the same thing. Do you might remember?
Oh
who it is.
yeah.
Which guy?
I can't remember. He was in WWF.
Yeah, that would have the.
He had tattoos all over his body.
Who was
What's his?
that?
That's
Well, they weren't real.
Hakushi. Hakushi had tattoos all over his body.
No, these weren't real. These were.
Yeah,
Were
I'm
his
trying
real?
to remember.
Yeah,
No, Tensai's no, but I'm trying to remember who. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Killer Khan?
The person.
No, getting closer though.
Yeah, it was like the Repo Man days, right?
Yeah.
It was like the.
I'll tell you what. Let's get some call-ins on that.
Yeah.
All right,
Somebody
it's
call
the
in with
guy
that
with
name.
Anybody knows who the
dude with the
80s
fake
wrestler
tattoos.
with all the fake tattoos?
Yeah.
Please call.
I'm gonna have to look that up
No.
when I get home.
Nice.
And you will.
Yes, I will. I
Well,
look all this stuff
with
up.
modern technology, why don't you just break out your phone?
Probably could.
Yeah. You want me
Yeah,
to break
take a
out
couple
mine?
minutes.
Wait, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
It's
so-
it's taboo to turn on your phone though on a show.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Oh, I
Sorry.
can't.
No, it'll
I
throw
can't
the
get
whole-
the
It's
flip
like
out.
rule
It's like
number
flying
one,
an
dude.
airplane.
Oh, okay.
It's like, it will
It'll
crash.
crash the entire show.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Put the phone away.
I'll put the
little
flip
boy.
back.
Come on. Put it back in your
All
pocket.
right, there you go.
Why do you put it there where it's bulging forward?
Well, because I wanted to look like I've got a little more in my pants.
I thought okay. So now we've got Booker and Teddy.
Is that Eve was looking for a job. Oh. And and
She's
Booker,
smoking
yeah,
hot.
yeah.
Oh my God,
My
yes.
God.
You know, I used to date her.
That's a one.
She dates one of the Gracie brothers, right?
No, this
Does
is
she?
before him.
Yeah.
I did before him.
Yeah, crazy. I don't know.
She gave one of my PAs her telephone number at LAX.
Did she?
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Went to pick up our crew, and there she was with him. He's like, "Hey," he just sat next to her on the plane, and yeah, she gave him.
She's
some-
awesome.
She is beautiful, but I'll tell you something,
Kid
Joe.
looked like
You go
Spicoli
sit-
from-
You live here in the Valley?
Yeah.
You ever sit at Starbucks on Ventura and Alot?
No.
They come in there by every 2 seconds. Women like that every 2 seconds.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
He sits out there with
I
his,
can't see very well, so I sit there staring.
I sit there with a counter.
Pitch counts, yeah.
he's got his laptop out like he's doing something that's not
course.
even
Taking
on.
pictures.
I'm very busy. I'm very busy making
I'm
notes.
sure.
All right. So
Anyways, Teddy Long is now the senior advisor for Booker T as well. which,
Oh, come on, guys. Just make Teddy the GM, please.
I
what it is.
did not like Teddy as the GM.
No?
No.
I think Teddy's the man.
I don't like him as a babyface GM because I felt the way he did it was like heelish and that made him incompetent as a babyface. So I didn't like the way he was using his
Portrayed.
girlfriend, and I didn't like the way he was portrayed. I liked Teddy Long, and if he was going to be that way, I wanted him to be a heel general manager. I like heel authority figures anyways. I think they're better. I think you need kind of a foil in
that
there.
comes from your childhood.
Yeah, it does.
Isn't
That-
AJ
that
a
hurts.
heel? Kind of the heel.
She's like a
one?
tweener.
We can't talk about AJ yet. I have a little story about her.
Oh yeah, they're and that's a different show anyways now. She's no
That's
longer
right.
on SmackDown.
She's on my show.
Rick is very
Besides
sad about
Rick,
that.
who's she dating besides Rick? Anybody?
I'll
I
be the
don't
final
know.
one.
I don't know. She used to date
She's
Jay
gotta be.
Lethal.
Yeah, that's who trained her.
Yeah.
Jay Lethal? She was.
Jay-
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's his
He
girlfriend.
trained her, yeah.
He
loved-
trained her.
Yeah, Jay Lethal's the man.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
He just moved up a notch, too.
Does Teddy remind you of a tall Gary Coleman?
Okay, does anyone know what movie Booker T gets his now can you dig that?
No.
Oh,
Sucker.
is that from I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker?
No.
No?
What is it?
Anybody? Well, if anybody
don't
would
know what
call
that is.
in,
I have no idea.
maybe
Okay,
they
who
would tell
knows
us.
the answer to
I
the
know it.
cryptic question from
Let's hear it.
Shannon?
What is it?
It's an old gang movie.
No, the Warriors.
Yes.
The
I love the
Warriors.
Warriors.
The Warriors. Warriors.
Yeah. Come
God,
out
everybody
and
talks about that.
play.
Yeah.
I don't like that movie. I'm probably the only one in the world.
I
that
like
doesn't
that, and
I
the
like that.
Wanderers. Both
Yeah.
were good.
That's where he got his stick from.
Did you know
not know
Cesaro
that.
speaks 5 languages?
Who does?
Cesaro.
Cesaro. I did not know Cesaro speaks
That was
5
hilarious. I thought.
languages.
That was great.
Yeah.
That
I wonder
would
if he
be,
really does, or at least he can say hello in 5 languages.
Wait, and Oksana moved up another notch
Why?
this week. Well, when we commented when she did the mixed tag a
Mm-hmm.
few weeks prior, she didn't look that great in her outfit, and then last week she looked better, and she looked even better this week.
Okay,
She's
so you're
smoking.
approving. You're approving
She
of the
is
new.
smoking hot, too. I just thought that.
If you sit
That
at Starbucks
accent's
on Ventura,
real.
there's
That
one every
accent's
minute.
real too, right? That's her real accent, right? That's not put
Yeah,
on?
she's really like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Straight from Bosnia.
Oh man. But yeah, so Cesaro wrestled our boy Santino,
Yeah.
who there's the
Love Santino.
The Santino's crowd fix there for the day. They love go crazy whenever
I
his
could watch
music hits.
Santino all night, except when he starts wrestling.
Gimmicks sell. I mean, like gimmicks are what wrestling.
That's what
Came
you
from.
make your
No,
money
it has
from.
been.
Yeah.
They've just gotten a little bit more out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like his gimmick. I like the way he does the thing and then turns it.
Yeah.
He gets
Cobra.
he gets
Yeah.
the crowd in the palm of his hand.
Yeah.
He's really good with that.
What do you have in the palm of your hand?
He actually saved
your
him.
phone number.
But I'll tell you though, I mean, you can say what you want about his wrestling, but he's still able to incorporate his character into his matches and make it entertaining with the splits and the
splits are awesome.
goofiness. Yeah,
I love that.
So
The power walk.
Yeah, the power walk is really
That
funny.
is phenomenal.
I hold him close to my heart because he actually saved me from a beating from Virgil and Ted DiBiase when I took my eye out.
Really?
On Raw, yeah. He came out and saved me, but took a Dream Street from Teddy. So, yeah, it was, I don't know, and Google it, I guess. Guy pulling eye out on Raw. That was me.
Wow.
Do you want
Put myself over number 2.
I actually want to hear that story.
It's a pretty
I'm gonna
great
have to go
story.
find that video.
It's a great story, yeah.
Maybe he'll show you if you're lucky.
Shannon has seen that
I have. I have.
many times.
Yeah. I'll close my eyes if you guys do it again.
I definitely want to hear that story. So, would you do me a favor and keep an eye out for me later?
For sure, for sure. Nice, nice.
Oh man,
If you do that,
guys-
I'll keep a finger off for you.
he's dark on Mondays, but performs 2 nights weekly.
You want to talk about that match or not?
Sure. I mean, it was what it was. It was
No,
the
it's
TV. It was TV match. It was good. It was entertaining. It was Santino poking someone with an eye with a copra sock.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a champion losing again,
Yes, that I have
demoralizing a
Yeah.
title.
I
Yeah.
like that guy.
That titles mean nothing really
No.
anymore.
Yeah,
No, they
and
don't.
that
Yeah.
one they've just kind of that's become like the European Championship now
Yeah.
almost, which
Not
is
even
sad.
that. It's
'cause-
not even that. It's European Championship was cool.
That's true.
You know,
And it's sad because that's the United States title was held by a lot of different people.
We talked
back
about
in
that
the
last time
WCW
about there being
days.
one title, and all of a sudden there's all these titles.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, who's I don't know
It's
who's
too
who.
much.
It's because
yeah.
of the brand split, but now there's not really the brand split anymore. So all the titles are on the shows, so it's too many.
You know,
It's like if I win Money in the Bank, what are you gonna pick?
Right.
I'd like to wrestle John Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which they
For no title.
They switched
How's
it.
that?
They switched
Yeah.
it this year. There were 2 Money in the Banks. One was for the world title. One was for the WWE title. So they switched
Yeah,
it
that's
up a
how it's
little
been.
bit. Yeah.
I mean,
It wasn't SmackDown Raw. It was for the titles this
Yeah.
year. So
Did anyone notice Cesaro selling after the Cobra Strike? He sold that really well. Like
no, I didn't notice
yeah,
that.
it was pretty good.
what would he do?
Just he came in, he was like just holding his neck like it did, like he was pulling the venom out of him, like he was.
Oh,
really
he was.
Oh,
like,
really? Oh, I'm gonna have to
Well,
go back
just
and
so,
look
I
at
mean,
that.
he wasn't doing that, but I mean that's how like the reaction, like it was.
That's
like,
awesome.
Oh,
like,
that's great.
He probably in his mind said, "I got to get this venom out of me," and he said that in 5 different languages
Yes,
too.
he did.
I thought that was a great promo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a writer's assistant promo right there.
Yeah.
He's great. I hope they keep doing more with him. He's
He's
really
he's
great
amazing.
talent.
What's up with those knee things that he wears, Shannon?
Oh, those thigh things.
what are those? Yeah,
It's a
those, like,
rugby
thigh
thing, I
warmers.
think, supposedly. It's
was
it's
clueless.
supposed to be so you can like wipe your hands off. So if they're
Oh,
sweaty.
okay.
So
The guy's
I think
great,
he should wear
he's in
knee
great
pads.
Shape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would think.
He's in great
Yeah.
shape.
yeah, I definitely should wear knee pads. It always freaks me out when guys don't wear knee
Yeah.
pads.
Scary, man. It scares
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Cody wasn't wearing them for a long time.
No, I
and-
used to say stuff to him too, like "You're crazy for not wearing knee pads."
Ric Flair used to wear them around his ankles.
Oh,
Yeah, they used to be down like around his.
Well, that, you know, there are people
Shins.
that do that because they drop, and during a match they keep pulling him up and pulling him up and pulling him up. You know, it's like focus on the match, not your knee
Yeah,
pads.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or thumbtack them on.
that's
them or
like guys that always do this with their hair in
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
something. Go ahead.
What do you
Okay.
got, son?
I guess then we moved on to Daniel Bryan
Right.
with
no,
Matt. Oh no, did I miss
No,
something?
no, he went no,
Yeah,
no, no.
He had a segment.
No,
first.
no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. So we have the interview with Stryker and the video from Raw, which
Yeah.
that segment on Raw, all the stuff with Daniel Bryan on Raw this week was amazing with
was-
the psychiatrist
I
and just
loved
him
it.
screaming no. He used to bore me to tears when I'd watch him at like PWG shows because there was no character there.
Yeah.
Everyone always used to talk how awesome he is. Now his character is just so good. I want to watch him all the time.
Yeah.
He's my favorite part of the show right
Yeah,
now.
he's brought a whole new thing to it with his character in a way.
Yeah.
He's an actor. You know, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
I think he knows as well that his wrestling is not gonna make him money. Like it's
Yeah, they don't
gonna
want to
be-
see any
yeah,
of that from him. They don't
exactly.
care.
It's gonna be.
That's why they put him with AJ, was because they
Right.
say, "Here, take this and see what you can do with it."
Yeah.
And he did, and he crushed it. So now it's like, you know, what are you gonna say about him now, Vince? I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Well, you don't even see her wrestle.
No, and she's
No,
good.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we went into the 6-man match with Kane,
Don't
Jarrett.
you have to do it in iTunes?
No, not yet.
Okay.
After this match, we'll do it.
Okay.
And it'll be Amazon.
That's what I just said. Amazon.
Amazon, yes.
Yeah, okay.
So tune into after this match here. Kane, Jericho, and Christian versus Miz, Ziggler, and Bryan. 6 really good wrestlers.
I like that match.
Yeah. I thought
Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah. And Kane can move.
I love Kane.
Kane's awesome.
Yeah.
He just gets better.
Yeah, and just now that I've been training for 9 months now, just the things I see that I didn't before, he's so good. Just all his little things that he does. He's so believable.
He's
and
smart too. He's
everything.
probably the smartest
Yeah.
guy back there.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, weren't you saying he's got like literature degrees or something like
Oh yeah,
that?
he's
or-
the dude that you see on a plane. The guy next to him's reading like a muscle magazine, and Kane's reading War and Peace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing. My favorite part, I think, of the match was at the very end, Daniel Bryan in the face of the fan screaming, which I
Yeah.
usually hate when fans get that crazy,
Yeah.
but that guy was awesome.
He was doing it to little kids. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he
saying?
was
Scaring all these
screaming at little
kids.
kids that were like jumping back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. I love that. That's one of my favorite things to do is yell at little kids at the shows.
Is Ziggler
I
not
was
very,
doing that last
not very
night.
tall?
Yeah, he's about my height. I think maybe a
Yeah.
little taller. Maybe Shannon. He's probably Shannon,
How tall are you?
5'10".
Yeah, he doesn't look very tall. I thought he was
No,
much taller
he's
He's
really
he's
good.
right
5'8"
there,
or
about
5'9",
6.
something like
Yeah.
that.
No, he's probably like your. What are you? 5'10", 6?
No, like 5'7", 5'8".
Oh, my bad.
5'6".
I'm trying to put
come
you
on.
over.
Aren't you 5'6"?
You're like 230.
Yeah, I was when I was, I think, 13. Maybe.
Okay. Well, at some point you passed it.
Yeah, at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I was recently watching some Kurt Hennig matches, and it was really making me think of Dolph Ziggler.
No, he's exactly like
Yeah.
and it's not just with that.
It's like the crazy
that hair,
bumps
crazy
and-
hair. You know.
It's the bumps and all this stuff. I mean, some of the crazy stuff that Ziggler will do.
He has some
is
great
just,
bumps in this match.
yeah.
oh yeah,
He's amazing. I mean, he's one of those guys. He could talk too.
Yeah.
And if they take the muzzle off him, because he's
Yeah.
the thing. Some of these guys, they can't. When they're given a monologue, it's harder for them to come out with their own persona. Whereas when they're themselves and you say, here's the bullet points. Go do it as yourself. He'll kill it as himself. If you watch those YouTube shows and see him just constantly go and talk.
He's awesome on
he's
the
amazing.
Ziggler thing. Yeah,
But you could tell they're like, here's your monologue, memorize this, and he's so in his head about missing some kind of verbiage or something, forgetting what to say. He loses some of that character development that he needs right now. I think to get him over.
yeah.
More. I mean, I think he's way over. You know.
I think everyone's really right now appreciating him. People are starting to realize how good he is.
He's improved immensely.
Yeah,
he probably
incredibly.
turned face because he's one of those guys like a Steve Austin that started out as a heel and everyone just started liking him. I think it's going to happen here.
I mean,
I
I'm
think so,
one
too.
of the guys that would say, why waste an opportunity when you say you have The Rock, right? Why don't you have Dolph Ziggler go out there and get into a thing with The Rock, just like they did with Daniel Bryan, but have someone and have him have a match with The Rock at SummerSlam or whatever.
To give him a big rub.
Give him
Yeah.
the rub,
Yeah.
and that there. And they always talk about, well, we don't have Triple H caliber talent right now. Well, it's because you guys don't take advantage of the opportunities that you have to get these guys up to that level.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
I mean, that's my, and I would always.
Where did he come from? Like, did he go
Dolph?
through the system?
Yeah,
Yeah.
OVW.
No, yeah,
Well, remember
he-
he was Nick Nemeth.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
He was
came right
Chavo
out of
Guerrero's
college.
right.
caddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, he
And
was
it was
a
Nikki and the Spirit Squad.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
he was a really good amateur. I forget where he went to college, but he got a tryout pretty much right out of college. I've seen him talk about it, how he got. He had a tryout at the same time as Bobby Lashley, and there's Bobby Lashley, and there's him coming off his 165-pound season, and he's like, I'm so screwed.
Yeah.
But when you say someone has it, they look
Yeah.
at Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
That's-
Definitely. Does anyone else think that Jericho's looking a lot like John Bon Jovi these days?
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't that
Yeah.
dude need to grow up a little bit on his wardrobe with this,
Yeah.
the summer scarves with the T-shirts?
Well, I did like the ring jacket that had the lights on it.
Yeah,
See
he's
that?
been wearing those for the last 6 months.
I have one.
Where
like
was
that.
I? Do you?
Yeah, we're on Saturday night.
Where could you wear it next Saturday?
Sure.
All right.
Got a
You
local
take me to
worker.
dinner?
Down to the melting
There's a
pot.
local worker here called the Hobo who has a very similar jacket, his version of it, which is very funny.
So what about Amazon?
Amazon, well, as you know, Amazon is a place you can get many, many things on the internet. And if you are going to buy something on Amazon, what you should do first is, you know what you should do?
Yeah, you have to go to AfterBuzz.
Go to
TV.
AfterBuzz TV, yes. And if you click on the banner at the top and then shop, we get a kickback of that. And it's no extra cost to you, but it helps us keep doing these lovely shows for free.
It certainly does.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Thank you so much. Elvis have left the building. I know. All right. We have an Orton promo.
Wait, but before we get to did
What?
anybody think that finish was beautiful with the I thought like he was going to hit Chris Jericho with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And then he gave him his I don't know what's that move called?
The lung
erase-
blower.
lung
Yeah, or he calls it the I forget
Yeah,
I
everybody
forget his
has it.
name
I don't
of
know.
it, yeah.
He falls on his back,
Right.
puts his knees in
Yeah.
his chest.
But I thought that finish was beautiful. I wrote it really big here. Beautiful finish. Even put an exclamation point.
Certainly did. You mentioned last week about Jericho's body.
Yeah, it looked better this week for
There's
some reason.
something wrong with his pecs.
Yeah.
What happened to
they're,
them?
like sunk in. I don't know.
He just does DDP yoga now. That's what, according to
Well, it's
DDP
not
when he
working.
was here.
It's not working.
You tell DDP
Dallas,
that.
do something with the pecs. I mean, maybe everything else, but he doesn't have any pecs. I mean,
Yeah.
they're like
Yeah.
weird shaped.
Right, yeah. But I mean, even Dallas when he was here saying, if he needed to keep weight up, he would have lifted weights as well.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't. And he said that's all Jericho's really doing is that. So,
He just looks smooth to me. He needs to be more muscular.
yeah.
But that's okay. That's
He's
what he
also
wants.
getting older, so.
He's a
maybe
rock
that's
star
part of
now.
it, too.
How old is he?
Jericho?
Probably 41.
Oh,
No,
that's
he's saying
really-
it's like 39.
That's really old.
Yeah, 39.
Is he?
That's how old
is he
I
that?
am.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I guess he's my age, so all right. I thought he was older than
Is that considered older?
What?
In my world,
40?
it is. Yeah.
What am I, ancient?
I'm 41, so
40 is the youth of old age.
you're right. We're the young old guys.
Right.
What am I?
Just old age.
Yeah.
No, yeah, well, I don't want to call you elderly or
Am I
anything.
starting? Am I beginning
I
to
plead
smell,
the fifth.
smell funny?
Yeah, you're
Do I smell
fermenting.
like old people?
No, yeah.
You're what old people wish they could look like. I
Okay.
think.
I know.
Alright.
I've known Rick for, I don't know, probably 100 and something years. He's looked the same. Like
I know. I hear that all the time.
from the first day I met him to today, he looks exactly
What's
the
your
same.
secret?
Because he
Except
always
he's
has
got- he's
because he has
missing
to
a
look
finger
at
or
the
two.
like the guy in the Gold's Gym shirt. That's
I
why.
moisturize.
Moisturize. That's it. I mean, no juicing, no. Then I'm not talking about the juicing. Really.
Actually, yes. I've been doing beet juice.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
I've been doing it for my workouts. It
You
really
got to be
works.
careful when you say juice.
No,
around
exactly. I
here.
know that was a mistake. I'm
No,
like,
no,
why?
that's fine. I've done that too. But let's face it. When you get older, you need testosterone. You
I
don't
almost
lose it.
started doing that because I heard you can get cream and just rub the cream in there and you can be lazy about
Joe,
it.
I have the cream. I got it
Really?
from my skin doctor. Yeah.
I heard.
I was gonna do that. I mean, I'm lazy.
pH was great. I heard for old people. Older
yeah.
people.
Okay,
I'm
ready?
waiting on you,
Where we
buddy.
at?
Can we move on?
Randy Orton.
Yes. Let's move on.
Randy Orton with Matt Stryker, and he's happy to be back, and he's
I didn't
gonna
like that
RKO.
promo at all.
No, it was dead.
But
just a
he's
fill-in.
beginning to look a lot like his father now in the face.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting a little beat up.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Do
know.
you
I
want to
was,
look like Bob?
Doesn't have the physique of Bob though. So
He doesn't have the cast on the arm.
no, yeah,
he will.
they need to bring
They
the
need
cast
to do
back.
that. No,
They-
I like that,
They
too.
need
Iron
to bring
Mike
that
Sharp.
back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
Iron
him?
Mike Sharp.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, definitely. And then so after that we had Jinder Mahal versus Ryback
Yes.
rematch from last week.
I
which-
love that match.
Well, I like at least the story progression is better than
It's better.
what we've been
Yeah.
getting of him squashing two guys a week. And it was the progression of the story from last week, and it seems like they'll probably be going into a no DQ, no
Yeah, I'm just a little
count out match.
burnt out on the music and him.
That's
whole
all.
time.
He is so animated. That's all promo
Yeah.
class, dude.
Yeah.
That's all promo class. They do. Vince loves Skip Sheffield, man. Loves him, but doesn't know who the hell he is.
Oh, weren't you
No.
saying something about he like
yeah, I said that.
he sniffed or
yeah, because
something?
he sniffed.
sniffled?
He always says, "I want you. You know, you need to do something in your promos to where people remember." So, Skip Sheffield did the sniff, and Vince just, I love this. This guy knows exactly what I need.
Oh,
he
that
knows
is
exactly. So if
funny.
you see Skip Sheffield getting animated and doing all that stuff, and you always see him sniffing, always, because Vince loves it. But
pretty soon his promo's
For-
going to be nothing but sniffing.
Like he's sniffing for his prey.
Yeah.
they probably call him Ryback because he can remember the name Ryback. Oh, that Ryback is great. He's great.
That's funny, Joe.
But Skip Sheffield. What's the guy's name that goes? He would always. What's the guy's name? Let's bring that guy. Let's have him do the spot.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love that.
But I think he's. I like him. He's great.
I just don't see that getting any better like that. Like
That's
I
where
think,
it'll end.
Where-
Like,
where
that's
does it go? Where can you go from
You don't
there
see
with it? Yeah.
Ryback world champion.
Right.
Yeah.
I see him as an entrance. He's an entrance.
Yeah.
You're right.
But once
Yeah.
he's in there, it's like you know,
He's
I mean,
Ultimate Warrior.
I was just gonna say that. Ultimate Warrior.
yeah.
Same
Ultimate
thing.
Warrior
Yeah.
was all
Gold
entrance.
Goldbergish.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but he's good for the business. He's got the look.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the look.
He can give you a good 10-minute segment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe they said he eats 8,000 to 10,000 calories a day.
He
Dude,
could. He
come
could.
on.
That's a lot.
I know
That's
guys that have.
amazing.
If they're on the GH2, they have to. You got to at
Yeah.
least get 5,000, 6,000.
Yeah,
a day.
I'm supposed to be eating 3,500 a day, and that's a lot. That's hard.
It's a lot. I get
That's a
about-
lot of
yeah,
food.
It's a lot of food.
And he's eating 3 times that. It's insane.
Well, I mean, they also tell you that people are 7 feet tall when they're like Hulk
That's
Hogan
true.
was
That's
6'9" when he's
Yeah.
really like 6'3". So
Well, you
Yeah.
were always billed as 6'1", 285 pounds, weren't you?
actually they
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was you and your brother
yeah,
combined.
I'm leaving it. They actually
And,
built
and
this as
Shane's
6 foot.
180. So
Yeah, 6 foot like 230, I think was what we were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they've done that for years.
yeah.
All
Why
right.
do you look at me like that? Like you
Because
got.
I love to look at
I
you.
know you do. I'm really feeling kind of paranoid for a minute, for freaking out here. You want to go into R-Truth?
I would love to go into R-Truth.
Yeah.
So we had R-Truth versus Darren Young of the Primetime Players, and I thought they actually used the Abraham Washington microphone thing better.
It was better.
Than him just randomly screaming throughout the whole match. It
Yeah.
was.
I want to hear
the
his
times
take on
were-
that. What do you think about him at ringside with that mic?
I like it.
Do you?
Yeah, I like it. But the thing about it is he doesn't have anyone in his head giving him lines.
Right.
So he has to be
Right.
witty on every single thing he says.
Right.
He can't mess up once, because if he's not mic'd, you could scream whatever you want as long as you
Yeah.
have the expressions, or
Yeah.
you could say shut up, and you can make it
Right.
be something because you didn't hear him say it. But being mic'd, I mean, I that is tough for him to come up with stuff constantly. But
Yeah,
I think he's great. I think he's
They had to apologize for one of the
No,
things
yeah,
he
I
said
thought
on
that was-
Raw
that
too.
was-
Did you see that?
No, what happened?
Because he said
He did a Kobe Bryant rape joke.
He said his boys are
got a little
like,
over.
because they were in Colorado. Yeah, he said his boys are like Kobe Bryant in a Colorado hotel room, unstoppable.
Yeah, unstoppable.
Yeah.
Had to,
And
2 minutes
so they
later, it was
came
on
out and-
TMZ. We apologize
Yeah.
for the.
Everything happens in Colorado.
The funny thing
I
was
know.
Vince probably popped for that.
Yeah.
Ah, what a great joke that was! All right, let's write an apology.
Is that how he is?
Oh God!
And then they had to
He is-
apologize.
He's the dirtiest old man. I swear to God, he really is.
And did you see the next day? Then they had to apologize for Tensai on his tout.
Yeah.
Because Tensai did a thing with his guy, the Japanese guy with him, and he was in the car and said that they make terrible drivers, and he slapped him in the head and told him to open his eyes.
Oh, God.
And so they had to come out and apologize for
That's
that.
the greatest stuff too, man.
I know.
Albert's a great guy.
They
though,
never
man.
would have.
In real life,
Albert's
In the
awesome. He's
80s, you
a
never
great
would have had
guy.
to apologize for that stuff.
That's hilarious.
It's Linda is running for.
That's
it.
exactly
that's
what it
right.
is. Yeah.
Notice the champions are all baby faces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
clean cut.
yeah. A straight edge.
Yeah.
I like the match.
But I thought it was a good match. I like the story with Kofi kind of the two guys overcoming him not.
What's
being
up
able
with
to
the
overcome
with the
two.
John Travolta white suit though? Kofi
Oh, yeah, what
wearing?
was that?
What's that all about?
I don't know.
Would you be wearing that suit coming
No.
up ringside?
It looked pretty awesome in that suit though when he came flying
Yeah.
off the.
I was just waiting for him to break
steps.
into dances.
Oh yeah. That's
Okay,
Travolta.
are you ready for a Shannon the Trainer
Go
rant?
for it. Yeah,
Yes.
do it.
Oh, I would love it.
All right, now this is what I call things wasted. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning of the match, it was our Truth started like just beating him,
Yes.
beating him, like punched him probably 50 times. Well,
Yes.
not literally, but close to it. Whips him off the ropes. The guy reverses him and gives him a power slam.
Yeah, it makes no
They
sense.
just they wasted all those punches. All those strikes were wasted because they meant nothing because it didn't have zero effect
Zero
on the
effect
guy.
on him, exactly.
And I think they just that guy wanted to do the power slam, so they're like, hey, I want to throw a power slam in right here. So that it's like all for nothing. Like a power slam should be something out of nowhere, a big move, like not something to start the match with. I thought that was bad, and I thought the finish made zero sense because it's like they were trying to use this guy as a distraction, and then he wasn't really the distraction, and then they just went to the finish anyway. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens way too often. Though.
Yeah, it was like had he caused the distraction to cause the finish.
You're talking when he grabbed.
He already distracted the
leg,
referee
yeah.
before.
Right.
The referee was already cued in on their
Yeah, because
side.
it felt that should have
Something's
been the
going
finish.
down.
Yeah,
theirs.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then, but they had.
Our Truth re-rolled.
But hey,
it.
dumb
Yeah,
referee,
exactly.
I'm going to stand on the apron
Yeah.
right now and turn your back.
And then he went to roll him up, and he rolled back on top of him. It was meaningless.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. No, I
R-Truth
agree.
is
It
awesome.
felt very weird. Our Truth is
He is
awesome.
awesome. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Little
the Ji-
Jimmy's a little over the top, but
Well, the
what are you
little
gonna
Jimmy
do?
thing on. Did you see Monday Night Raw when Daniel Bryan punted little Jimmy?
yeah, it's getting a little crazy. And he sold
I
it,
thought that
too.
was a little funny, and he ran out. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "You're great.
That's funny
You're
'cause-
crazy." He's like, "I'm crazy. You're yelling at. You're consoling an imaginary child."
That's funny because I went to dinner Friday night. I was by myself, and there was 2 chairs here, and the waitress knows me. She says, "Are you alone tonight?" I said, "I have my friends with me. This is Mildred, and this is Hal over here, and I'll order for them if you don't mind." And we get along. And then she says, "You serious?" I said, "Yeah, they're right here. They're my imaginary friends. Something wrong with that?"
I can't wait for little Jimmy to turn heel, and then they have
Oh, that
R-Truth
would be
versus
funny.
little Jimmy.
Would that be kind of
yeah.
like when Vince wrestled God?
Yeah, no, it'd be probably better.
Well, we've done that in practice. You wrestled the
proverbial
Invisible Man.
the Invisible
broom.
Man.
Yeah.
The broom, yeah.
Sure.
We've done the
I
Invisible
put
Man.
a broom over before several times.
Have you?
Yeah.
I imagine you probably wrestled a bear or two.
Oh no, my dad did actually. I have pictures of my dad wrestling a bear back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Was that in Canada?
No, that's neither here nor there. But it's a true story.
Where we at?
So before we get into the main event, I just quickly, Rick, would like to talk about iTunes. We are on iTunes, and if you go there and rate and comment, tell a friend, it would be really great. We would appreciate that. And you can also download the new podcasting app for your iPhone, and it'll keep all your podcasts together, so you can listen to us at the gym.
Do you notice how he does a commercial spot and he just stares right at me? Like he wants me to go home.
Because you're straight.
It's right. He needs to be looking at someone.
That's not why. It's like,
I don't know.
It's a better read.
You're connecting with the audience.
I am connecting with the audience. I should probably look into the camera.
Hey,
I am the camera.
But before moving forward, did anybody also notice that on the 3 count that he got off him before the 3 count even hit?
No, I didn't notice
No,
that.
I didn't notice
Look at it again.
That's a shame.
On that finish when he.
I can't. I deleted it.
No.
Yeah, I did too.
Why are you living in the past?
Just go to the
Actually-
just go to the WWE YouTube channel. It's there.
They counted before they counted, you're saying?
No, the
He
ref
just
counted
got lazy
3,
and
like
got
he
up.
pinned him as like 1, 2, and then he got off of him, and they still counted
3,
3.
yeah.
Oh, so he was celebrating before they counted 3.
Yeah.
So those little things, man. you
Yeah,
know?
those are.
And it's a
those are
taped
important.
show. You know what I mean?
That's funny. All right, so
All
we
right.
had a
So we're
Booker T and Cody.
Booker T and Cody. Booker T sets up Sin Cara and Cody for next week,
Right.
and Layla was there for some reason. Yeah, just for
You think
a little eye
Layla's hot?
candy.
She's brutal to me.
Is
dude.
she?
Yeah, she's brutal. Probably I don't like
She's
her.
hot on TV, but you can tell there's a lot of makeup on that. On
Oh
her.
yeah, there's a lot of
So I'm
makeup, and
assuming,
she's just ugly to me inside and out.
Oh, really? She's
Yeah.
not.
Well, she's my MySpace friend. That's why. I
Really?
think
That's
she's
why
hot.
you like
Yeah.
her?
Yeah.
not your Facebook
Well, I
friend,
guess
but you're my
My
friend.
MySpace friend.
Kelly
You're
Kelly's
still on
my
MySpace?
phone number friend.
Well, I'll tell you who's my friend on Facebook
Oh, yeah,
now,
we should
but I'm
probably-
not going there. I'm not going
Oh,
there
yeah,
right
that's
now.
that's
we
breaking
don't
news.
Yeah.
We all said people have titles, and we have Sir Richard Wentworth that does the show. He's my friend on Facebook now. Hi, Richard. He's a nice
Excellent.
guy. He's a nice guy. He comments on all my stuff.
All right. So then we'll get into, I guess, the main event.
Yes.
Del Rio and Randy Orton. Shannon?
Shannon. This is what it
Was it all right?
It was just there.
2-segment
I
match.
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do another long match.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah. Like I like the heat. I liked Alberto Del Rio's heat. It just I was watching. I'd fast forward it a little bit. And
Yeah.
Fast forward it a little bit.
He pulled some different holds off, though, then.
What do you think about Chewy? I never.
Yeah, that's you
like
weird.
Chewy?
Yeah,
You know
like
how he
him.
got his job? I was
yeah,
there
good
when he
guy.
got his job.
You know, they actually were priming that for Hector. You guys know Hector, right? Hector Canales.
No, they weren't.
Yeah.
No, they weren't.
Yeah,
I was there.
no, but Hector, they asked him if he had a suit, like because they had been Ty Bailey had been talking to him for quite a while, and he actually told him just show up. You're really going to want to show up today. You're really going to want to be there because they wanted him to get it, but he didn't have a suit. And Chewy said, "Oh yeah, I have one." He ran out and got one.
Really?
And came back. Yeah.
No, because
and-
they told all of us. They're like, go find someone in the extras that speaks Spanish. That's it.
that's all they said.
That's all.
Poor
Yeah.
Hector.
Anyone that speaks Spanish gets the job.
That's how it
spoke
is
Spanish.
sometimes. I heard that's how Santino got his job. They
You know
needed
who was?
someone
You know who was?
could speak
Rick
Italian.
Bassman on the phone and then I'm looking for someone that speaks Spanish right now.
Jeez, guys. Jeez.
Joe, I can tell you stories about him.
Oh, I got some too.
I've known him 40 years.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, no,
Good
I
luck
know.
washing off those years. I love Rick.
I think that's it.
I thought it was I would rate that show as a B plus.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. And I guess we should mention that Sheamus came down and threw Del Rio in and gave everybody the RKO that they
RKO.
wanted, which you knew that was happening when those two were going there. Like somehow he's RKOing somebody right now.
It's got to come up.
It's
yeah.
got to, because you got to
I
give
had
that to the fans.
I had the balls to ask Randy Orton. I went up to him backstage one time and I'm like, hey, we're trying to do this edge. You guys have done so much in this feud. Have you ever done an RK off the top rope? And I was just so scared asking him. I was like, that'd be kind of cool looking. He was like, yeah, I could, but I'm the one taking the whole bump and, blah, blah, blah. And who did he did that to someone
Did he?
recently. Yeah.
I
he
can't
gave him
remember.
standing up and then flips around and gives him the RKO off the top. I just want to throw that in there.
I don't want to take it.
Scared the hell out of me asking. I was a scary guy.
Match of the night was the 6-man. I thought.
Yeah,
Match
was
of the
the- yeah,
night.
that was a
good match.
I go with Sheamus and Big Albert. I like that match.
Yeah, it was a little different. Like it was like apples and oranges. I
The
guess.
six man is for me. It's just like throw guys
Throw a bunch of
together,
guys together.
for the.
But there were 6 great guys.
But it is,
Six
but-
pros
but
to watch
Ryan's
is
right.
always nice.
There's 6 good guys.
Yeah.
And it meshed, I thought, really nice. And I'm still beaming on the finish. I really liked the finish of the match.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Good.
I'm so happy for you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I'm glad something went well.
Any predictions on what's going to be happening?
Randy Orton will be the world champ.
And now, your AfterBuzz
Randy Orton doesn't even have a title match. Del
For
Rio.
now.
Randy Orton will be the champ at some
My
point.
prediction is that WWE will apologize to a few more people within the next couple of weeks.
That's an
I'm sure. And they will announce what's trending as well.
I predict that Joe Schmo will be back there.
No. Well, you know,
Back
yeah,
to
maybe.
WWE?
Never say
I never got
Joe.
invited for the 1,000th episode, so
Never say never. They might hang the cash in front of you and you might run.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Start a bidding war between WWE and NWA Hollywood.
oh yeah, couple of $10.
when we get into the old school, I want to talk a little bit about your eye and NWA too.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have anything that you want to promote that you're doing?
No,
Where can we
I
find
am
you?
I am parenting Monday through Sunday by myself. I am Michael Keaton.
Nice.
It's a good
Yeah,
job
my
though.
home, My home 3-year-old and a 8-month-old.
It's the best.
It's fun, yeah.
I've got 3
Tiring.
kids, all grown, but I love them dearly.
Yeah. No, I love him very much too. It's just a very hard job.
Yes, it is hard.
I have a little 2-year-old. He's already debuted. He was the. I played the Ultimate Warrior, and he was Little Ultimate Warrior, and he was drop kicking people. I was holding him. They were bumping for him. It was great.
It's nice. You have anything you want to promote?
Yes. Actually, I'm going to be in Las Vegas. Me and my brother.
Oh, you're stripping there?
Well, first was stripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then after that, we're going to make our real money.
Yeah.
We have a tag match up there for Adrenaline Unleashed, and then the 25th of August we have Bart is back with AWS. We're doing a tag match there.
Bart, I remember Bart. Ryan?
I have my YouTube channel. You can go. I just put my new match from last night up
Oh,
there.
I wanna go watch.
So YouTube /Ryan Clum.
Yes.
And then September 8th, I have again MPW in Simi Valley. September 9th, Dungeon Championship Wrestling in
Good for you.
Monrovia.
September 9th is my birthday.
Keep it going.
Ooh.
That's my old girlfriend's birthday.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. I would like to say, if you don't mind, to go to Rick. You have a website
Twitter, One Eye Schmo.
and a Facebook.
Joseph A. Schmociosi.
That's a lot to remember.
Yeah.
I
There's
know,
a lot
that's
to
why I
remember.
don't
Can
even.
you spell that
Go
out?
at NWA Hollywood would be nice.
Okay.
I mean, I'd love people to watch our show. That'd
Well, I
be
have
great.
to say, I'm
Show's
wearing
getting good.
I'm wearing this shirt today. It says Love Head. And the reason I am is because it's run by Headblade Company, who have manufactured a little blade that fits in the palm of your hand to shave your head with. I've been using it for 10 years, and I was one of their first headbladers. And you go to headblade.com, and you'll find this little razor. People ask me all the time. It's one of the best things I've ever used, and you can use it on your legs, too.
Oh.
Okay, really?
You can. So women can also use it.
It's a
And they have-
wrestler
And wrestlers.
product.
Yeah,
wrestler
wrestlers,
product
and they
right
have
there.
great shaving cream, probably the best shaving cream I've ever used. So Todd Green owns the company. It's a very good company, and they've grown leaps and bounds over the years. Also, you can go to rickdrasin.com. I have an array of books on there, and most of the video and training programs for you bodybuilders out there who want to know what we did back in the 70s era. And then I have rickscorner.com, which is legends of the past in bodybuilding and pro wrestling. So, and that's really all I have to say. If you stay tuned now, we're going to have old school wrestling coming on next with my 3 favorite guys here.
My favorite segment.
Right.
Yes, mine too.
This is Rick's favorite part.
Yes, it is.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Buzz you sooner.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.